him to get the food out of here. I'm still drinking. Ah, nectar of the gods. I got home late. I don't have any gas. What's that called? What's the company?
National Grid.
National Grid. Shut it off. There was a problem. So, what am I going to do? Not have the cooking show? What are you, nuts? We got a million things to make. Let me wash my hands. Always wash your hands first. Because you never know. You scratched yourself. You didn't realize. You pet your dog. Whatever it is. Oh, that feels nice. Okay, so I ate already. I ate leftovers. If you see my wife's Facebook page, she made this big pasta dish yesterday. I scoffed it down. But now we're going to make something to bring to barbecues. It's salsa. How do you eat salsa? Salsa. Not that kind of salsa. The salsa. But it's great salsa. It's my wife's roasted corn salsa.
Grilled corn.
Grilled roasted corn salsa.
No roasted.
Roasted grilled.
No.
Listen to me. You'll call it when I tell you. First, we roasted 2 corns. One of them I already cut. I put it in this bowl. The other one is in the $40 pan she bought that looks like a $10 George Foreman grill. Are you kidding me? Come on.
I love that pan.
Yeah. I love squirrels too, but you don't see me in the park all day. Anyway, first thing we do, look, you brown the corn. You roast it a little. Now you just take the kernels off. Okay, bear with me tonight.
You do it in the bowl because it pops off a lot.
Yeah, I like to pop off a lot. Anyway, bear with me. I'm all banged up from the beach today.
Did you catch anything?
No, I caught a buzz. Me and my friend Anthony Januzzi and Mikey Civiletti McGee. We went to the beach. We ate. We did things. Okay, 2 ears of corn. See that?
Grilled.
2 grilled ears of corn. Done. Next thing you need is 2 plum tomatoes. One of them I cut up already. See these? Look how beautiful. Goes right in the bowl. There's 1 plum tomato. Now I'm going to make the other. Watch my fingers. You know what you do with the plum tomatoes? You got to bring them to the sink and squeeze them. Get some of the juice out. You just want the pulp.
The meat, not the pulp.
The hoof. Look, you see how that squeezes out? There's nothing wrong with that. Good thing I washed my hands. Okay, now you dice this. You cut it up into pieces. Pieces. Okay, still banged up. The beach is such a magical place. It was magic, I tell you. We were fishing, drinking, smoking cigars, telling stories about the old country, which is Manhattan anyway. Okay, look. Chop it up. There's some more tomato. This is a great dip. This is a great salsa. You're going to love this. Forget about the salsa in the store. This is the real deal right here. And it doesn't take much. The whole thing is roasting the corn. And who doesn't like corn?
You're grilling the corn. You're not roasting.
Who doesn't like grilled corn? Remember the Indians? They gave us corn. They called it maize. And you know what we said? We said, what is that? We love that. What do you call that? They said maize. And we said, nah, now it's corn. Right? How you like that? Maize. I'll give you a whack. All right. Salud. Some beautiful wine. Woo! Woo! Next is a whole pepper. This is half the red pepper, cut up. Are you getting this? And I throw it in the bowl. Half the red pepper. This is the other half. It's a whole red pepper. See that? Whoop. I love this knife. Look at this knife. Where'd you get this knife?
It's Target, Giada brand.
Vagina. She's all right, that vagina. Let me just say that. Same thing here. The pepper, you know, you cut up into some thin pieces. Okay? And then you chop it up into little pieces.
Dice.
You dice it. You dice it. Oh! Little Miss Muffet. Who doesn't like the Dice Man? You gotta be crazy. Honey, you love the Dice Man, right?
No.
Girls don't like him. Guys love him. I love him. How do you like that? Okay? Look, another chop. Boom, boom, boom. See, when you had a couple to drink, you don't care if it gets all over. What do I care? Trixie the maid will clean it up. Okay, we're almost done. Half of a red onion. See this red onion? I bought this red onion in Key Food today. It's garbage. What's wrong with Key Food? Go buy some good stuff, will you? So I already cut up half of an onion. There it is. Boom, that goes in. Look how this is looking so far. That's beautiful. I'm not going to lie to you. Next is avocado. Avocado, you cut top to bottom, right? Huh?
Around the pit.
Around the pit. Like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look what I'm doing. Okay. You cut it all the way around, and then it's like you unscrew it. Look, you... Oh, look at me. Here's the good part. Don't do this when you're drinking. You can hit the pit. Ah, it won't come out.
Turn it.
Came out. I know what I'm doing.
You need a spoon.
Now I need a spoon to spoon out the avocado. I don't have a spoon. I got a spoon. Spoon out the avocado. Look.
One piece.
Oh, baby.
Good job.
Yeah, that's right, honey. Think I'm all good looks? Look at this. Spoon out the avocado, and we'll have avocado. Now you dice this up. I don't have no clue on how to dice an avocado, but we're going to do it together.
You just cut it the other way now.
Yeah, I know. Everybody thinks they know. You know what they know? They know nothing. How's everybody doing so far? Good? Listen, this is the perfect barbecue salsa. All your friends, you go over your Spanish friend's house, and they go, oh, I got salsa. Because that's the way they talk. I got salsa. And you go, no, you don't. You don't have salsa. I got salsa. I got corn salsa.
All right, not too small.
You know what? The Spanish think they got the salsa market cornered, but they don't. The Mexicans make a mean salsa. Now, to my Spanish friends, whenever we bring this over to the Spanish friend's house, they always say the same thing. Where's the jalapeno? Where's the jalapeno? Yo, Freddy. That's the way they talk. Yo, Freddy. Where's the jalapeno? I don't like it with the jalapeno. Alright? But if you like it, put a half of a jalapeno pepper.
Take the seeds out. That's what makes it too
Gotta
hot.
take the seeds out. And you know what? When they ask for jalapeno, that really burns my ass.
That's funny.
Anyway. Okay, look at all this ingredient. Look at this. Look. We got only 2 more ingredients. The lemon,
It's a lime.
the lime, and cilantro. Cilantro.
Half a bunch of cilantro.
Half a, look, you see I'm doing a half a bunch? Boom, half a bunch. Look how I cut cilantro. I go like this. I bunch it. Like this. See how it cuts it? In a bunch? This you gotta really chop up. So look. And this is why they call it salsa.
You're gonna cut your finger off.
What?
You're gonna cut your goddamn finger
What?
off.
I got 10. My Uncle Vito and my Uncle Carmine, they used to have a funny thing to say. Whenever they would have a knife, and he would say, Uncle Carmine, you're going to cut your finger off. He's like, so what? I got 2 more in the drawer. Because he was a wise guy, and he would cut people's fingers. I got 2 more in the drawer. Look at this. What do you think about this?
If you don't like cilantro, you could leave it out.
Well, now you tell me.
Well,
What do you think about this? Is this chopped up enough?
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, baby. Cilantro. And there's the corn salsa. All we need.
Roll the lime.
Roll the lime. Did you hear her? She has way too much to say. She knows I've been drinking, and she's very, very controlling right now. Okay, I rolled the lime. I rolled it like it was in an alleyway. Look, lime. Mmm. Lime juice. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Lime juice. Are you getting this? I think your camera skills are fading. Anyway.
Gotta put the other lime in.
I'm gonna. If I have an emergency situation, I'm losing my buzz. Hey, it's a party. There's a party going on right here. That was just as good as the first 15 I had. Okay, that's that. We roll this lime. It loosens things up. Gets the juices flowing. Ever try and get the juices flowing, guys? Sometimes it's not that easy. Okay. I did not lose a finger yet. Here's another. Whoa, did you see that? Holy mackerel. Oh. My dog's going to have a field day today. And now just 2 more ingredients. 3 more. Pinch of salt.
A little more.
Pinch of salt. Cumin. You ever hear of cumin?
Show the front.
Why do we need cumin?
Because it goes in salsa.
Because it goes in salsa. Look, half a teaspoon. Cumin. Because I always put a little extra in. And then I get yelled at afterwards. Why'd you put so much? You don't know. Oh, and we got some olive oil. 1 tablespoon. Am I correct when I say this?
Yes, only 1 tablespoon.
Don't you have any?
No.
You don't, do you? And now we just mix it.
No!
What?
There's 2 things there. Use 2 things.
Phenomenal. Now remember the corn, it's on the bottom? This has got all, look at this. This is the most beautiful salsa. A salsa. All my Spanish friends, I want you to tune in and we eat a salsa. Okay? Is cilantro? I don't know what kind of a name that is. That could be Spanish too. Okay? You Spanish people, you got any cousins named cilantro? You know, because Italians, we have nicknames after food. Bobby Baccarat, Frankie the Fish. All right, Pasquale the Pig. Joe Pork. All right? Enzo the Eel. So there's got to be a cilantro out there somewhere. Look at this. Oh. Look, everything. This is the best salsa in the world. And I'm just going to stand here and destroy this. Look. Show up at the barbecue with this. Look, what is that? Salsa. Yeah. Yeah, Rodriguez. Try his salsa. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, Vasquez. Check out my salsa. I am going to be boxed by the end of tonight, but I'm going to be snacking.
Show it on that chip.
I'm going to be snacking like McCracken. That's it. We have a good time. And cook. I bought a $40 pan and we didn't cook. But I love this. Look at this. I will destroy this. Thank you, everybody. Another episode of Get the Food Out of Here. I'm going to get banged up some more and eat this. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll go for coffee. Salud.